Okay, just waiting for the A320 to pass behind us. Have the sort before start checklist, please. Inspection security, oxygen, instruments are set, QNH is set, 1014. Parking brake. Set the parking brake, please. Auto brakes RTO. Fuel control switches are cut off. The briefing is complete.
You're ready for pushback.
Thank you. Okay, before start checklist is complete.
Looking gear.
Okay, so
Departure check completed. Pipe has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
everything okay?
Release parking brakes.
Okay, brakes released. You're clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so we'll start 3 and 4 first, please.
Information, Lufthansa 32010
Okay, we're clear of the gate. Start 4, start 3. Fuel on. Now we're turning. 3 and 4 are turning. Thoroughly wet day. You have a light up on 4 and 3. Okay. Good. 4 and 3 are coming up. Got some weather there. Intermittent rain showers around the airport, but everything looks okay. And we have plenty of lightning around too. M1s are coming up. Temperatures and pressures okay. Cut out. GT's coming down.
Set parking brake.
Thank you, brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Okay, we'll come back to you shortly. Stand by to start 1 and 2. Start 2, start 1. Fuel on. 2 and 1 turning. N2. And we have a light up on 2 and 1. Okay, thanks. You have a good engine start. You can disconnect. 2 and 1 are coming up. EGT's rising. Duct pressure's okay.
Unlocking gear.
Thank you.
Tow truck disconnected. Pipe has been removed.
Okay, cut out on 2 and 1. Stabilised.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, we'll see the pin on the right side when you're ready at some point.
Lufthansa 90 Mike, line up and take off runway 1.
Okay, stabilised. APU's off. Backs are on. Taxi light. That looks good. Everything's stable. TCAS is off. Right, all set. Flight control check, please. Ailerons. Spoilers. Checked. Thank you. Set flaps 20, please.
Information, Lufthansa 320, please attention, the LSD was personalized.
Okay, flaps coming down. Okay, after start checks, please. Okay, flight directors are on. Auto throttles arm 200, 180 for the runway 8,000. I think we're going to set that to 7,000 in a minute. I think change that to 7,000. LNAV BNAV's armed. Okay, the doors are automatic, passenger signs are on, auto brakes RTO. Okay, we're ready for taxi. Brakes off, all set. Okay, then here we go. 0703. So it's straight ahead and then right on November to hold short runway 18. Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 454 heavy. Taxi to runway 18. November to hold short. Looking a bit brighter now. Flaps 20, 20 and green. Windshield's a bit wet, but that's not too bad. Traffic is playing chicken with us again. But it's all looking good so far.
Frankfurt cargo 8160 going to be lighting up on runway 18.
8 knots. A little bit more thrust, get us around the corner. Okay, got somebody coming in on 07.
Information, Lufthansa 320 on trainer 07.
So many traffic are using 07. The winds favour that runway, but 18 is normally used, and the wind is okay, it's really light, it's maybe about 6 knots. So we're going to use runway 18 today. Okay, I'll do my FMAs. Blank Toga Toga, blank LNAV VNAV. Directors are on, auto throttles armed, at 200 knots set, LNAV VNAV is armed. 180 the heading. That's it, reset to 7,000 please. Okay, QNH is set 1014. Transition altitude is 5,000 today. All looking good so far. We'll get a bit closer to the runway, we'll do the before takeoff checklist down to the line. So we've got a few minutes taxiing.
Frankfurt will take information on radio from white light safety.
So this is Frankfurt, and Frankfurt Main as it's known by the Germans. And it's the airsoft version, professional. Very, very nice piece of work here. Lots of lightning about today, but not normally a problem for this aircraft. We can quite happily handle the lightning strikes, not a problem at all. So today will be a flat 20 takeoff.
This is 320 at Frankfurt, 14 on radio center.
And we're fairly heavy, about 90% full, 400 passengers and about 28 tons of freight, so quite a heavy takeoff weight. Maximum takeoff weight in this aircraft is 395 tons, and we are over 300 tons, so it will be a PAX off departure, and we'll turn the PAX on again just after passing 3,000 feet. Just give the engines all the thrust they need to get us into the air. I've spent many hours and many years flying the model, this aircraft, so I know it fairly well. It's a challenge, especially single pilot operations, when you don't have a co-pilot or third crew member. This is the PMDG version for PREPAR3D, so yeah, it's a challenge. And I try to keep to the checklists and as realistic as possible. But I think things change pretty much every flight I do. But I don't get the chance to get into this aircraft too often, so it's nice to do this today. So I've got all day. We're doing a non-stop flight to San Francisco. It's going to be 11.5 hours. Now we're going to start at a cruising altitude of flight level 320, and ultimately by the time we hit the northern part of Canada we'll be getting up to 380 before we go into San Francisco some 11 hours 26 minutes later. Plan is landing runway 28 right, and we're going over the airport at 11,000 feet, and it'll be a radar heading 140 out to the wood.
Eurotrans 880 is pushing back at the south apron, expecting 07 center for departure.
Yes, as I said, many people using 07 center. We're going over the head of, over the top of San Francisco Airport at 11,000 feet. Radar heading 140 out to about to the Woodside VOR, then it'll be a left base for runway 28 right. and all being well, we'll be landing sometime around 6:30 PM on the aircraft clock. Okay, we'll do the before takeoff checklist now, but down to the line. Flight controls are checked. Transponder is set. We got the transponder code set. Load sheet is received. Flaps 20, 20 and green. Runway speeds, EPA and VNAV are all set. The trim is set plus 6 units up. I'm just waiting on the cabin report. Should get a ding dong at some point. As we get close to the runway, before we enter, we'll switch on the lights, turn the packs off, set the check the transponder and basically turn it onto active TARA for takeoff, and we'll activate the TFC on the captain's side ND. So our instruments look good. 123 tons of fuel on board at the moment. As I said, a few odd rain showers. Nothing serious. It is intermittent, although there is lightning around. Not predicting any icing, but we'll see what happens. Actually don't think active sty supports icing conditions at the moment. It's not something that works pretty well. Okay, approaching the runway. Yeah, tap the brakes. There we go, landing lights are on, runway lights, taxi lights, strobes on, logos on. All 3 packs off please, yep. Ding the passengers and the cabin crew. And the transponder TARA. That looks good. Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa.
Frankfurt traffic, Eurotrans 880 taxiing runway 07 center. Frankfurt traffic.
Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 454 heavies taking runway 18, lining up. That's it, set the range rings please. Nothing on the approach path, runway is clear.
Approaching 18.
So takeoff checklist below the line then. Flaps are 20 and 20, air conditioning is set, the packs are off. Exterior lights are set, the cabin crew has been dinged, we're ready to go.
18.
Auto throttle system is armed, that's all set. Okay, we've got some weather ahead, but shouldn't be too bad. All set. Okay, let's go then. Power set, 4 stable engines. Toga set. Thrust set. Check, I have control. Airspeed's climbing. Check my throttles.
Rotate. V2.
Check.
Positive rate.
Thank you. Landing gear up, please. Up 10, please. Okay, central autopilot to command. LNAV VLAB is armed. Packs are still off. That's it, lights off. Okay, lowering the nose, passing 2,200 feet. That's it, landing gears off. Flap 5, please, check. Passing 3,000. That one, and we'll have the packs on, please. Thank you. Flaps up. Turning right. Lufthansa 454 Heavies airborne, climbing 7,000. Set standard, please. Checked. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up and off, flaps are up, air conditioning pressurization is set. Nacelle anti-ice not required at the moment, climb derate, climb 1 is set. Altimeter standard set and cross checked. After takeoff checklist complete. To give me 150 please on the altimeter, thank you. Lufthansa 454 Heavy passing level 62 for 150. Still rain showers coming out, but you can see on the first officer's radar there are big breaks in the weather, which doesn't look too bad at all.
Eurotran, Frankfurt traffic, Eurotrans 880 is crossing 07 left. Frankfurt traffic.
The LNAV's overdoing it a little bit, but I'm sure it'll straighten itself out. So we turn the landing lights off at 10,000 feet.
Frankfurt traffic, Eurotrans 880 is cleared 07 right. Frankfurt traffic.
Well, it's a nice model this, but this does do this from time to time. 1,000 to go for 10,000. Okay, passing 10,000 now. We'll have the landing lights off, please. Thank you. Okay, speed's increasing. So initially we set the cost index at 0 and the aircraft powers itself up to about 340 odd knots indicated, and then when we reach close to the cruise we will set 90 today for the cost index. But this is on the way up. This is a long flight where you're going to be able to see just the first 30 odd minutes of it, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, airspeed's climbing. Plenty of amazing weather about. There's an outside view for you. It's a lovely aircraft. It's a tower view. And look at the right overwing there. You can just see Frankfurt there below the wing. It's getting a lot of lightning, which so far isn't a problem for us. Cool. Okay, icing warning. Let's see. So we'll have the engine and nacelle anti-ice, please. Well, that's fun. We've got no icing on the ICAS there. I'll leave it for a minute and then we'll turn it off again. That's it. We'll set for 310 initially. So coming up to past 1500, we should get the thrust washout, and it should be climb thrust. Climb thrust set, yep. That's it. Nacelle anti-ice off, please. Temperature's okay. Okay, ultimately I'll take 80 on the range, but that's okay for now. And when you're ready, please reset the flight level 320, please, thank you.
Frankfurt traffic, Eurotran 880 is holding short runway 07 center for arriving traffic. Frankfurt traffic.
Okay, we've got one red zone there, but it's not too bad. That's about it, getting some brakes. Usually put the seatbelt signs off around 25,000 feet in this kind of weather. So passing flight level 180 going up to 320. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the flight deck. This has just been a quick look for you at the departure out of Frankfurt going to San Francisco. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe under the video, and I will try to find the time to put together a landing at San Francisco or elsewhere in this lovely aircraft by PMDG. My name is Lee, virtualairlinepilot.org. Come and see the website, see my video channel, YouTube channel, Virtual Airline Pilot, and I look forward to seeing you in the flight deck somewhere else at some other time again. Take care and have a good week. Bye bye for now.